Hey guys, how are you? Happy Saturday, S-T-A-T, in my virtual accountability group. So I'm Kelly Woodward, and I've got some really strange light here today. How are you? This is awful. I guess it's better than the orange I looked like a couple weeks ago, the Oompa Loompa. But yeah, hey, how are you? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart when you're here. Drop a comment below. Say hello, where you're from, what's good. Just wanted to comment really quick because we just finished up. Well, I just finished teaching class at my group fitness class, and I was talking to them about wins and focusing on the non-scale victories, right? Do you know what a non-scale victory is? When, you know, something that you focus on, like today, how some people, their first time they went to class was last week, and then today was their second time, and they felt so much stronger. They did the workout so much better, right? So that was a non-scale victory, like, hey, I'm stronger. I felt a little bit better this week, so week over week, right? So focusing on progress, not perfection, and just other victories versus just the ones on the scale, right? So speaking of the scale, just wrapping up prep week in my virtual accountability group, and so this weekend they got to take their goodbye pictures, they've got to take their measurements, they got to jump on the scale, okay, to document their goodbyes. Now, have you done this? Oh my god, scary. I'm not taking a picture. Like, I don't want to document something about myself that I don't like. I don't want to send that to you. Heck no. Oh my god, I'm not sending that to anybody. All right, here's why you gotta do it, especially if you've never done it before. One, if you take that picture, like I took my first goodbye picture, I looked at that picture and I immediately wanted to delete it. But I didn't, because I saw that picture and I was like, who is that girl? I don't even recognize her. Literally, like, my shoulders were slumped. I was like so sad. I didn't recognize her on the inside and out, and that was the kick in the pants that I needed to be like, no, I'm changing, okay? So I even just talked to somebody about this yesterday, and she said she had only lost 5 pounds in 5 weeks, and I said, that's freaking amazing, okay? She was expecting more, but I said, all right, let me see your before picture, let's do some comparisons. And she said, I didn't take it. She said, you know, she wasn't in a great place and didn't want to see it. So here's why you got to do it, okay? Because, and I told her, you better take it right now, all right? So we can document going forward, because sometimes that scale is going to be tricky and it's going to mess with your mind. Sometimes there's different things that's going to happen to you. You're going to retain water. There's going to be hormones. You are going to be, you know, build muscle faster than you're burning fat. And so the weight is going to be a little bit tricky. But when I can show you a side by side, you're going to be like, oh yeah, or I can help you. You're like, oh, the scale isn't moving. I can help you. I can be like, wait a minute, don't you see the side by side? Don't you see that your ass is like way up here? Or look at your arms. I can see some muscle tone. And then you can keep going because you can see that there's change. And a picture's worth 1,000 words, right? You all have heard that. You have to take these pictures. They could just be the kick in the pants that you need. And on the tough days, you can look at those pictures and be like, nope, not going back there. I am not going back to that person. I am moving on, okay? And you don't have to be sad about what got you there or that picture. If you are keep continuing to stay in the past and looking at that picture and being like, how did I gain the weight back? How did I gain weight? How did I get here? You will never move forward, okay? You cannot move forward if you're continuing to look back. So the only reason that you're gonna look at that picture is to see how far you've come, all right? So this is why you need to take the pictures. You need to say goodbye to that person and, you know, fully embrace who you're becoming, okay? So that's one of the reasons. Another reason I have people send me these pictures, and trust me, when they send me these pictures, it stays with me. I say, just trust me. And to be honest, I don't even 100% look, sorry, I'm waiting for Patrick and the boys at karate, taekwondo, so I'm just waiting for them to show up. But listen, so I say, I don't really even look at those pictures or numbers. They're just numbers. I just want you to do them. And I want you to do them because I want you to be like, all right, here's this picture. And you know what? In a month, I want to send her another picture so that we can do an amazing side-by-side comparison. Like, I want to send her another one. I don't want to look at this picture anymore. I want to be like, I did it, you know? I want you guys just that extra layer of accountability in sending those pictures, because I want you to be like, nope, no, I'm not sending her another one that's going to look exactly like this. You know, it just could be the extra little oomph that you need, all right? So those are a couple of reasons that I require people to take the goodbye pictures. Honestly, I know it's hard to document something about yourself that you don't like. I know that you emotionally that you don't want to do that, but we need to just focus on what's changing and what the wins are, right? And I just tell people, do not skip this step. It is so, so, so important. Time after time, people wish they had taken, after they've lost 10, 20 pounds, they're like, I wish I took a before picture, okay? It is so super important, because then I can help you focus. I can help you focus on progress. I can help you focus on the wins and all the amazing things and how strong you're getting mentally and physically. Because when that scale doesn't go down after 4 days of all the hard work that you've been putting in, you're like, why am I doing this? I'm not seeing the results that I want, but you might see them in a side by side. All right. So just take the picture and focus on these wins, focus on these non-scale victories, focus that your pants were a little bit looser, that you were able to button your jeans a little bit more easily. Focus that your rings are a little bbit looser. Focus on the fact that you actually said no thank you to that cupcake. Focus on the fact that maybe your coworker said, wow, you seem like a really positive, a little bit, more cheery. Focus on the fact that you have more energy, that you're making amazing choices. Good morning, Michelle. Focus on the fact that you worked out 4 days last week and you haven't worked out 4 days in a year. Focus on all those things. You got to focus on more than just the external outcome, and then it's going to last. And then you're going to be able to see this is kind of a perspective shift that I help the women in my virtual accountability groups with, so that they can focus on these wins, so that they will keep going. Okay. Because when you get so caught up in the external outcomes with the number on the scale, and it doesn't go the way that you want it to, that's enough for people to feel hopeless, to feel defeated, right? To feel depressed, to give up. But when we can shift your perspective and change up here and help you gain strength up here, that's when you're going to gain strength physically, okay? That's when you're going to keep going. That's when you're going to fall in love with the process, okay? That's when you're going to trust me and trust the process and fall in love with the journey, all right? This is a journey. We're not on a track. We're not on a restrictive path. Well, at least I'm not, and most of the women that are in my groups aren't, and that's awesome if you are. That everybody's different, but this is a journey. This is what I really, truly want to help people do, is find their health and wellness lifestyle, not just a quick fix, okay? So this is a journey. This is a journey. Take the goodbye pictures. If you've never done that, it's just an extra layer of accountability for yourself, okay? Find a coach to help you, find a mentor, find an accountability partner that you can send those pictures to, that, will obviously lock them up in a safe place that you trust. And that's just an extra layer of accountability, because you want to be like, I'm sending her a different picture, okay? Like, I'm sending a different one. Don't skip this step. This is important. But it's also important, not just to document your external goodbyes, document the internal too. Jot down like how you're feeling, how you're sleeping, how your energy levels are, how's your confidence, how's, document a little bit about that, so that you can get a good gauge for your transformation here too. All right, that's all I got. Take the goodbye pictures. Have you ever taken them? I want to know. Drop them. Have you been afraid? Drop that too. Don't drop your pictures. Just tell me if you've taken them, or if you haven't, or if you will. If you found this inspiring, if you found this helpful, share it to your page to inspire somebody else. And that's it, guys. Have an amazing day. Peace.